welcome back to Crafting a Country Life. I'm Andrea, and this is my crafting channel where I share project shares in sewing, quilting, art quilting, and occasionally some knitting and spinning, and also paper crafting. And if you haven't been here before, welcome. I'm glad that you're joining me. And to those of you who are subscribed to my channel, welcome back. I'm going to share not a project share today, but a shopping haul. And last week I took a little mini vacation and I went to visit one of my sisters, and I spent some time with her. We went out to lunch and we went to a little consignment shop near where she lives. And then I went up to see my daughter and son-in-law, and I spent the weekend with them, and we did we went to the ocean and did some shopping as well. And then from there I went up to visit a dear friend of mine. And between all of those different places, I've got some things to show you. So I'm going to start with what I found at the consignment shop with my sister, and just a couple little items. I found some satin blanket binding, and this was 25 cents. So I was glad to get that color. It is very kind of shiny, like the satin generally is. So that was a nice find. And then 2 spools of ribbon. The first one is a robin's egg blue, and the other is a powder baby blue. And those again were also 25 cents each. So it was nice to get those. Then the next couple of items that I'm going to show you are from Joannes. I found this clearance fat quarter rolled up. I think I paid $1 for this. And I got it because it had kind of a July 4th theme to it. And I thought, I could even fussy cut these apart and attach them to paper crafts or other sewing projects. So I picked that one up. And then I also found on clearance, these were 60 or 70% off. And I know, people online have been sharing this paper pad, but I did finally pick one up. I was happy to find it for that price. And some of the papers in here I don't really care for, but others I really do like very much. And then the ones that I don't care for, the backs I really love. So I'm sure that I'll be able to use it, but I'm just going to do a very quick flip through on this. And I started a little box to put some patriotic themed paper crafting and ribbons and things like that into. So this will be joining that box until next summer when I work on some more patriotic themed projects. So here's a dog with some sparkle, dogs with sparkle on there, and silver sparkle, and then the reverse is the stars, and I really like the stars. And then here's some text. I'm not really crazy about that, but I love the stripe on the reverse side. And then this beautiful red, white, and blue check. I really love that. And the reverse has some beautiful red stars. This one says fireworks and freedom. Not crazy about that, but I do like the reverse side with the firecrackers. And let's see, the bicycles, a little bit of stars in the background on that one. And I like this kind of a red that, there's so many different kinds of red. It's nice to have a solid red that matches what's already in the pad for the printed papers. And these are really cute. The popsicles with red, white, and blue popsicles. And then the beautiful blue stars on the reverse. And then the dots, red, white, and blue on a pale blue background. And a beautiful navy. That's a color I don't have a lot of in my stash. Okay, this one has puppy dogs on it. And the reverse is really pretty. It's a nice deep red with white firecrackers. I love that. So this is versatile. There's quite a few pages in here that I really like. Here's a red, white, and blue watermelon and a beautiful red stripe on the reverse. Some United States flags. There's some text on the reverse side there. And then this stripe with the stars, excuse me, and the pie on the reverse side. America the Beautiful. And the back side has the pale blue background, almost like a pale denim, and then it has gray stars. That I really love. Here's a barbecue theme, and this stripe on the reverse, which I really like as well. Since I'll be using these papers primarily for, I mean, I don't really do a lot of card making, but I do use the papers when I'm making vintage pipe cleaner dolls and things like that. So these Patriotic prints will come in really handy for that sort of thing. And then this is a sparkly glittered fireworks page with silver holographic glitter. And the reverse has text. And then the pinwheels. The reverse has the red flowers, which I really love. And then some more red text. And then the reverse is a navy blue stripe, which I also love. And then some more glittered stars here with a navy background. And then the reverse has some United States of America icons on it. And then a cut apart page. So, and that's the pad. So that'll be going into my stash of patriotic themed paper crafting goodies. Okay, and then let's see what else. Oh, also from Joannes, I picked up this mug, and I have a mug tree in my kitchen, and every so often I pick up a new mug to put on the mug tree, and then I change them out seasonally. So this is my summer, my summer mug for my mug tree. Then I'll swap those out in the fall and put out the fall mugs. But this was on clearance for $2.97, and then they had 25% off of their clearance items. So it was a real bargain, and it's a good size. And I like the flat-bottomed mugs when I'm working in my studio because they're less likely to tip over if I accidentally bump them. So yeah, so that was a good find. And then my daughter and I went to a fabric and quilting shop in her area, and I picked up some additional patriotic themed fabrics, and these were all on sale for 25% off. Now the regular price, and these are really nice quality quilting cottons, and the store that we went into sells them for, I think it was either $5.99 or $6.99 a yard, and then they were 25% off of that. And I know that oftentimes when I go into Joannes, their nicer quality quilting cottons are $12.99 a yard. And you know, if you have a coupon, you can get a cut, generally a cut up to 50% off of one fabric. So just to kind of give you an idea of the pricing, at least in my area, I thought the prices on these, the regular price on these was really much more reasonable than the regular price at Joannes. Yep, support your local quilting shop. So anyway, yeah, these are really pretty. These will go into my my patriotic sewing and paper crafting stash. And then I found a couple of Christmas. Their Christmas was also 25% off, so I got this adorable mid-century, looks like 1960s, with the pink and the mint, red, aqua. The Christmassy and olive green are really pretty. These will go with a couple of my Christmas paper crafting collections as well. So this is a coordinating small print that has a 1950s kind of flair to it as well. So these will get lots of use in my crafting. And then I passed by this sewing themed piece, and I couldn't leave it there. It's just adorable. And these again could be fussy cut apart and stitched or glued onto other projects, but isn't that cute? It's got the sewing machines and these cute little notions, scissors, you know, a little threader, needle threader, tape measure, spools of thread, and so on. This is really cute. I love this. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but it had to come home with me. And then we went to another fabric shop. This was a quilting shop in my daughter's general area, and found a couple of things there. I saw this pattern. It's by Bunny Hill Designs, right here, and it's called Bitty Bunny. And it's a little stuffed rabbit that has articulating joints, and I just fell in love with that pattern. It stands about maybe 4 inches tall. It's very small, but isn't that the cutest thing? And the number of the pattern is 1099, in case you're interested in trying to track this down online or what have you. So yeah, so I was glad to find that. And just a couple of little cuts of some sewing themed fabrics that I, again, fell in love with. This one has a vintage look to it, kind of mid-century. And again, could either be fussy cut apart and added to art journals, or maybe I'll make a sewing bag out of this, or a pin cushion. The possibilities are endless. As you know, if you're a crafter or you like to sew, it's good to have a stash. So yeah, this is really pretty. I absolutely fell in love with it when I saw it. And then I picked up 2 coordinating pieces to go with it in print. This one has the scissors, and the background has pattern pieces. I don't know if you can see those, but so there's the scissor, and this one has the vintage irons on a pink polka dot background. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. So this will be fun to play around with as well. Then the last thing I have to share with you is a couple of fabrics that my dear friend Chris gave to me when I went up to visit her. Hi Chris, if you're tuning in. And she donated this one to the cause here in my craft stash, and I just love the colors. Isn't that fun with the pink and the blue? And then the other one is a vintage Christmas. Has some vintage Christmas motifs on it. So this will be fun to play around with as well. You could cut some of these out, fussy cut them out, and sew or glue them onto another project, or again, these would make cute napkins. Oh, there's just so many things we could do with it. So I think that's the end of my haul to share with you for today. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll be back very soon with a project share. I have a project that I was working on before I left on my little mini vacation, and I will be uploading that as soon as I finish it up, probably sometime over the weekend. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.